Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries of the internet, I would like to welcome you to my channel. And not just my channel, my very last playthrough of my favorite game of all time, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Little starry night there. This is just gonna be the last time that I play this game in the Nintendo Switch 1 era, the same era it was born in. I know it was born with the Wii U, but do we talk about that? Not really. We don't. It's fine. We're good. It's a Switch. It's a game that has over 1,000 hours of my life invested into it. I'm not an expert. I'm not out here going to be doing glitches and mods like shout out Point Crow, but I am going to be doing commentary of this game. So we're going to be starting today with episode 1. I'm going to do as much as I can in the Great Plateau, hopefully get the paraglider. I have less than 2 hours or so before I have to go bowling. Let's see how fast we could do it. Regardless, it's not meant to be a speed thing. It's meant to be a fun thing. We're gonna do it together. I encourage you to subscribe and do all that stuff, but also comment below. Are you going to be joining me on this final playthrough? We never know. We're in a new era until we're thrust upon it. And now that we know the Nintendo Switch 2 era is coming up, there's no reason why we shouldn't come together and play it. So without further ado, let's move on over to this screen. Yes, I'm so excited. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Oh!
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
If you watched my last video, I mentioned that like the first time I played this game, I legit thought I was waking up in a UFO. Tell me this is not a UFO. If you have no idea, this is giving UFO vibes. Whatever. I've obviously learned since. Oh. Attaboy, let's go, Hyrule. My dog's name is Link too when we got him. There are a couple controls that I do change right off the bat, but that's just with how I play. I'm just gonna go and do that real fast. So, oh, they're already set off for me. So I do not like to aim with motion controls. I do change the jump button because my brain just works better if I'm using X for what B does and B for what X does. And fix minimap to north. Like, I need north to just stay in one spot. Link. Oh!
That
Is a Sheikah slate. Take it.
Take it. It will help guide.
I remember, I thought it looked like an iPhone originally, and then people were saying, oh, it looks like the Wii U. And then when Tears of the Kingdom came out on May 12th, 2023, Sheikah slate. It was shaped like a Nintendo Switch, the Pro Pad, which is really neat. The Sheikah slate. A mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. Because I've spent 1,000 hours with it, goddamn. That's not why. Let's go! One of my favorite, if not like the best part about the tutorial, which is the Great Plateau section, is that it does not feel like a tutorial. It naturally lets your instinct guide you. Right now with those treasure chests or even me picking up that Sheikah slate, it gently nudged the direction of it, but it didn't say, hey, go here. Like, instinctively, that light up.
Hold the Sheikah slate
I'll go there.
up to the pedestal.
She wants me to
That will
airdrop.
show you the way. Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Put on the drip. Whee! So normally you would jump with X and then sprint with B, but hey. Oh, okay, no, I have to put on the shirt. This is an iconic moment in this history. Hold on. Oh. Guys. Oh. I'm not crying, you're crying. If you've never played this game and you've only heard about it, then you are probably well aware that this is an open world game. But this is an open world game in its like fullest potential. Like you can go anywhere. If you see it, like you can actually get there. So shrooms. A little bit of that resource gathering. Okay. Wait, where's my stick? There she is. It also has like a little glow, but you can use it as a weapon. Hi, my name is Link, and you're watching the Algorithm channel. And I've never played each time the same. Oh. Not me trying to kill a squirrel. Oh, Lord. Yes, it will happen. I do need to remember I don't have the paraglider because I keep doing this. And I don't have a paraglider yet. I'm gonna steal a baked apple. Direct heat has softened and sweetened this apple. Eat it to restore 3/4 of a heart. I beg your pardon? I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and a flame. Open flame make a succulent treat. Succulent. It's a bit strange to see another soul in this part. Bye. Wait. Where are you rushing off to now? Is speaking with a strange old man truly such an awful use of your... I've never seen this dialogue because I've never selected bye. What brings a bright-eyed young man with you to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence. I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, it's the birthplace of Hyrule. I don't remember. I didn't mean to accidentally press A. Oh, God, beautiful. This game is so beautiful. That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Is that a Korok, guys? Sorry. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in the state of decay. Same. Yet another forgotten entity. Mere ghost of its former self. I'm realizing my face is covering good old Linky here. Looking handsome, huh? That's my guy. That's our boy. That's our boy. He's fine. Ho, ho! I'm tired of him calling me up. What are you doing? I'm relaxing by the fireside, of course, although I need to cook myself another baked apple at some point. Simple foods, such as apples, are fine to eat raw. But roasting them on a fire makes them tasty and more nutritious. This indicating, all right, if you cook your food, you will have more of an increase of whatever benefit it provides. I'm gonna be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. And how, may I ask, are you planning to use it? As a weapon, to set things on fire? It's a secret. I see. Well then, do as you please. There are plenty of monsters ahead here, though. Remember that you can use that as a weapon if need be. However, do not swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. Lock on. Let's go. Let's go get the woodcutter's axe. Right beneath the title. I'm not going to read every single description, but I will say the numbers right beneath it, the number on the left when I pick up an item.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Sorry, Zelda. First main quest. Follow the Sheikah slate. And this is why I like north. But before we do that, see this? It looks suspicious. Woo! Yeah. Huh? You're not Hestu, but you can see me? I didn't know you could see the children of the forest. The lore. The lore. It's a Korok seed. So it's a small seed that was given to you by a Korok. Koroks are these little creatures. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what may happen. So these are everywhere. There's like 900 of them in this game. And it rewards you for your curiosity. That was like a perfectly placed circle of lily pads. So I jumped in and there was one in there. And you can see that I have a stamina bar. It's gonna come in useful or not very shortly. I can also zoom in with the scope of my Sheikah slate. So my Sheikah slate is essentially like my everything. It's my map, it holds my adventures, it'll hold my pictures, it has my rooms that I'm about to get. Shall we defeat our first foe? Hey, bokoblin. There, I'm gonna grab your Boko club. So the first number on the left, the 2, that indicates what my current weapon that I have equipped damages, as opposed to that little arrow, which then tells you what the new item you just equipped damage is. Loser! That battle music will also play if an enemy spots you. Oh my god, I used to call them bokoblins. Bokoblins. If no one notices me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so what we have here. Gotta run! Shit. Okay, I'm gonna just take this. It's okay, but also, where are your arrows, sir? Did anyone even hear him? I don't have arrows. Guess I'm gonna have to... Yes! Yes! Yeah! That's so satisfying. So what had happened was, there was some dynamite, and I saw that it was on the ground. Mid-battle, just take a little bit of a chomp. Oh, these treasure chests don't appear every single time. I see it mainly in the Great Plateau or like far off camps. But essentially, if you beat all the enemies in that particular camp, then when you beat them all, that's when it'll unlock this particular treasure chest. Fire arrow, let's go. I do need to get some more of that food. Here, look, succulent treat. Love me a good succulent treat. You know? So we're just heading towards that dot on the map. Which is actually right there. We're gonna avoid them. Well, should we? So we have a fire arrow. It's an elemental arrow. And you think I could reach? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So my slot currently has 8 spaces for my weapons. It has 5 spaces for bows. And then in the bottom, it will display a slot for fire arrows, ice arrows, shock arrows, bomb arrows, as well as regular arrows. I haven't gotten them, so that's why it's only showing fire arrows. This is my armor slot, my materials. When I make and cook food, it will go in here to the food section. Here are my key items, and these are my quests. All right. If you notice the bottom next to my map on the left-hand side, there's 2 gauges. There's one that is temperature control, It just tells you, hey, this is the temperature and this is how you're feeling. It's going to come in useful, especially for that fourth shrine we're going to go after. The little gauge below the purple waves, that is actually a sound indicator so that you know yourself, so that you know, like, am I being too loud? Is the clunky gear I'm wearing going to like reveal my spot? Because that's the part of the stealth of it all. And it's really going to come in handy, especially when we're getting a horse or, yeah. But there's a fun fact. The tower music is my favorite music from the original soundtrack. Landed here. Place the speaker slate in the pedestal. Damn. Here. Speaker tower activated. Watch for falling rocks. And now we watch as we've activated all the towers in all of Hyrule. And they all just come from the earth. Welcome to the Great Plateau Tower. Distilling local information. And this local information is the map. There's one tower in each region of the map. The map is huge, huge. This is just one of the areas. This whole thing is our tutorial section.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Then you must hurry, Link, before it's too late.
I just screenshotted that so that I could have like the timestamp of when she said that, and then later on in the final episode, I'm gonna cut and it would be 6 months from now. Poor girl. Zelda, that's the real Zelda. So this is Link. I know a lot of people sometimes think that Link is Zelda or whatever, but no, this is Link. Did I link that for you correctly? So we're gonna make our way down. And I believe this one is fairly easy. We're gonna go there. I'm going like this. I don't want my very first death to be the tower. Oh! That scared the shit out of me. Oh! That's what he calls me. We're just friends like that. My! It would seem we have quite the enigma here. The tower, you know, it's just like across the land, one after another. That was me. Almost as though a long dormant power had awoken quite suddenly. If you don't mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were at the top of the tower? No. I heard a voice. Well, no. A voice, you say? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of the atrocity enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain I'm foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Oh, certainly. Why not? But there is no such thing as a free item in this world, you know. True. How about we trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? The isolated plateau. Come, let me show you something. He's just gonna tell me to go and get the treasure that it's inside that shrine. I'm just gonna say it. It's a shrine. You see those question marks above their head? If it slowly starts to fill with red, like that, that means that they're becoming more onto you. And then if it gets to the red at the very top, it'll change from a question mark to an exclamation mark. And that exclamation mark will tell you you're in danger. Look at them. They're just like living their best lives. Honestly, shake that ass. Guys, comment down below, what song is this bokoblin twerking to? Cause damn, he jiggling that. Oh, I'm like, don't be shy. This is OnlyFans content, baby. Only bokoblin. Anyway, let's say go to swim. It's a beautiful day, and as you can see in the map, let me introduce you to the map of Breath of the Wild. This is where we're gonna spend this episode. But baby, oh, there's so much to explore. I'm so excited.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
As if I've never done it. That's the best part. Omanau! The Omanau Shrine. So the shrines, they have interesting names in Breath of the Wild. They're actually anagrams of those that worked on the game. So I don't know them all. Omanau is Aonuma, being the producer. So Omanau is Aonuma, just anagrammed into a monk name. Access granted. To you who sets foot in the shrine, I am Omanau, in the name of God is highly, I offer you this trial. The Magnesis trial. We've seen this little stone pedestal before. Think fleet authenticated. Distilling rune. Oh shit. Did I get the airdrop? There it is. It's coming through. Oh. Yep. I got it. Welcome, everybody, to our first shrine, our first rune, Magnesis. So this is the Magnesis trial. We are given a brand new rune, and it's going to be one of 4 runes that we're going to be receiving, and they will aid us in our entire journey throughout. We have to use them creatively. We have to use them strategically. We have to know when to use them, or we can honestly just use them whenever. But for this one, this is what it does. And don't even get me started. You're going to hear me talk about the physics engine so much that you should start taking a shot. Or if someone in the comments wants to start counting, this is my first time talking about that physics engine, because that physics engine, baby, it's amazing. So you manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. You can grab onto metallic objects using the magnetic energy that pours forth from the Magnesis rune. You activate it and you can grab onto metallic objects. Objects held in the magnetic snare can be lifted up, moved freely. That is not just for traversal. That is also for combat. That is also for just navigating your way around the world and for Koroks. There's so many uses for them. It's up to you. Use your rune. Okay. So when I use this rune, as you saw, it was red with that magnet. When I do this, it's going to show red, but when it's a metallic object, it will highlight as yellow. So... oh god, what did I just do? It was in that moment that I knew. Smart! Screw it. Oh. Bye. I was trying to show that I move the metallic object and hit it. And that's another way that you can combat enemies. This was a little guardian. So when I turn on the rune, I can see with the flash of red what is metallic. This is metallic. We're gonna just move this over here. And you'll notice when we step out of the shrine, when we're done with it, that there's actually a significant amount of metal objects nearby that are just laid around the Great Plateau because it's meant to be like an exploration station. It's so fun. I am Alana, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia, and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. Thank God it's been 100 years. In the name of Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you, bestow. In the name of Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you, bestow. Please accept the spirit orb. I'm tired of holding on to it, bro. It's been 100 years. And that's the treasure that the old man was wanting. If you can't tell, I find joy in literally every aspect of the game. May the goddess smile upon you. Goodbye. Seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. Paraglider, please. I encourage you to slow down for a moment. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of the shrine. It all connects to that Sheikah slate. Paraglider. I have yet to finish. Oh my god, I'm making a Maya. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. That eye with the 3 triangles and like that drip, that is the symbol for the Sheikah, just in case you see it throughout the game. The great power of their wisdom saved the kingdom time and time again, except for that one time 100 years ago. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. Are you noticing all the metallic shit around me? It's interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away numerous places across the land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of them, and I'll give you my paraglider. That wasn't the deal. Oh, well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure you... Oh, ho, ho! I'm afraid not, but do not worry. I have another little trick to share with you for your efforts. Take a look on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave from where you came from where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. The little blue icon of the shrine. And then beneath it is the tower, and then the one all the way to the right is Shrine of Resurrection. You can travel instantly to any of these places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. Very helpful, my guy. It does. So here we can see. Oh, would you look at that? Whoa. Ruby. I happen to have the expansion packs. We're gonna find a lot of treasure chests. But when we see the ones that have EX written on them, that is from the expansion pack. But this is a treasure. Good hell. I swear I've played this game. Another one. Take it off. No. Oh, he's 100+ years old. I think he's not a minor. It's been longer than fucking Rose from the Titanic. So we're going to head to the top of the tower. And the Hero's Path mode, it just draws a trace for your entire journey. If we look at it, this has been my entire path traveled so far. And if you were to look at like my first save file, it's just drawn everywhere because I was just going everywhere like, what is this? Hey, all right, there's that one. There's that one. And sir? Ooh. Dumbledore? Is that you? We're gonna go to this one that is right there first, and we're gonna make our way to that one on the far left, and then that one on the far right, because the one on the far right, if you can see, there's snow-covered trees, so that one's more of a way to get you acclimated to the different types of weather that you're going to experience while you're in Hyrule. There's regions that are very weather dependent, weather specific, and you need to be able to equip yourself either with armor or with elixirs or foods that will take any potential damage you would get from the elements away. This also goes for electricity with metal objects because physics engine! Anyway, let's do it, baby! Sir, it's been great talking to you. And then you can see on the map that the places that I did highlight, like with a little color, the red, blue, and the yellow, that indicates to me where to go. So I'm gonna be going to this one first, in Easton Abbey. So here we are, in the beautiful Breath of the Wild. With beautiful Hyrule. Me just avoiding literally anything that doesn't serve me this year. But you see that bad boy right there? You're gonna learn today. We're gonna learn today what that bad boy gonna do. We're gonna learn. There it is. Sir, I'm new here. Yeah! Finish him! I'm sorry. This is the bomb shrine. So this is called the bomb trial. To you who sets foot in the shrine, I am Jabaish. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. The bomb trial. These are the only 4 shrines that we're going to be needing to put our Sheikah Slate inside of because we're getting a new rune. Let me just get my airdrop ready. Yeah, it's coming through. Yep. Oh! Remote bomb. We got 2 of them, actually. And the reason why there's 2 in different shapes makes so much sense. So, the bomb that can be detonated remotely. The force of the blast can be used to damage monsters or destroy objects. There are both round and cube bombs, so use whichever best fits the situation. The round one would be able to go to further lengths because it can roll, especially down, and whereas the square is able to stay in a stationary spot if you were to throw it. Power! That is in every single Zelda game. This is not the only one that I've ever played, obviously, but you also want to be enough away from it to where it won't hurt you. I'll just put that here. Because there's treasure chests. Every shrine has a chest. But not every chest has a shrine. What the fuck that means. I'm a 3-hearted girly in the upper left-hand corner. And you can see that the controls indicate up to change the rune, to the right to change my weapon. And I'll just get this one prepared for now. There is a cooldown period. See? Not what you would want to use. Instead, you'd want to use this. Good lord. Okay, so much going on here. This is typically what you'll notice in a shrine. Is that Link? We have a special guest. Link! Hi, baby! Did you just get home from daycare? Hi, baby! Everybody, meet Link! Link! Who are you named after? Who are you named after, Bubba? Mwah. I love you, sir. This is an interesting situation in which you would use the round bomb. Just gonna put wrong one. Bruh. Goes down, hit, boom. Nice. Just another one whenever it's done reloading. Why? What ADHD? And I know that you guys, you're probably like, yeah, we're very well aware of the difference between a round bomb and a square bomb. That's great, but first of all, not everyone does. Go. They're not this easy. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. The name of God is highly, I bestow upon you the spirit orb. We got 2 losers. Okay, just gonna take your bokoblin arm. Love a good skeletal arm. They're not difficult enemies, but they're annoying. I'll take a boko shield. In fact, I'm gonna need one. Okay, now I'm actually gonna head over here. Instead of me backtracking, I am going to go to the Shrine of Resurrection, go back right out again, and we're gonna head toward the old man's cabin. The old man's cabin is on the way to the next shrine. This is where we started. Oh my god. We're gonna go there. We have to. Not right now. And I'm not gonna damage it there because I'm gonna need it for the snow. But that's called shield surfing. Gonna take these, and we're just gonna make it morning. Because your girl does not want to be defeating no more bones. Hey. Hey, baby. Did you know there's 206 bones in the human body? But with you, I got 207. Gotta go. Look at this guy. Ooh. Okay, another thing to now note. Ever since we got that first spirit orb, I believe, beneath the sound gauge down below. So there's the temperature gauge, there's the sound gauge, and then there is the time followed by a little like weather thing. That indicates to you wherever you are what the current weather is, and depending on where the arrow is, depends on what the next upcoming weather is going to be. We're trying to make our way over here, sir. Let's go behind the Temple of Time, baby. Or we can pull that Sword of Gryffindor. Normally, if I were to see a rock, it sounds so weird without context. If I were to see a rock like this, looking suspicious, just alone, I would be like, that's a cool rock. And so I'd pick it up. And then it would slowly drift. Or opal. So these are just jewels. There. We are needing to go this way. So that way. Sick. It's a little more difficult for sure when you don't have the tower unlocked. And so that's why I try to get the tower unlocked when I am going to each new area. But sometimes like your priorities are just a little bit different. And you're like, I need to get the Kakariko. It'll make sense. The Temple of Time. Okay. Should be a house yonder. Oh, is that it? Yep, there's the house. Okay, so that's the old man's house. Now we can make food. A pot lid. We're gonna grab these spicy peppers. So here is the first food in which it has elemental damage support. This pepper is exploding with spice. Cook it with it to create dishes that will raise your body temperature and help you withstand the cold. On this desolate plateau! I made him sound so much older. The only thing that brings me comfort is cooking. And today I outdid myself. Truly, I created the perfect dish. I call it the spicy meat and seafood fry. But the recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. With this dish in my side, I no longer have need for that itchy, warm doublé. I do not know how I allowed this to happen, but it seems I forgot to write down this very important recipe. I know it contains raw meat and spicy pepper. However, I simply cannot remember what else I used. Let's grab some of that. Stamina mushroom. This one, we cook it with other stamina restoring properties. It'll give you more of a stamina glow up, baby. Oh my god, more stamina. What a beautiful name for a girl, Stamina. Stammy? What other names are pretty if you didn't know the context? I think Chlamydia is a gorgeous name. Clammy? See, Here we have a roasted bird drumstick. If I would have just hit it regularly, it would have been a raw bird drumstick. It's giving salmonella. A hoe. Fancy that, so we meet again. What are you doing? I thought this tree here might make for some good firewood. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where you want it to is quite an art. The trick is to turn your hips so that they face where you want the tree to land. So I see you found my axe. Why not help me out? Give me a few swings. I mean, I'm not a swinger, but these bones could use a break. Okay. Where we want the hit. This acts like a bridge. We're just gonna make our way back. Let me get some of this. I'm gonna make some quick wood. Sir, I just need some firewood. You don't need to get so dramatic about it, old man. Should have caught it. Could have caught it. Didn't catch it, though. Here. We only have 3 hearts, so let's not overpower our food. There's nothing more satisfying than when you get the yo. This will help increase our little stamina wheel. There we go. I'm breaking it up in 2 because it's just easier. You'll see why. Simmered fruit. This is the difference than with the baked apple from before because the baked apple was just by the fire. So if I were to just drop an apple like this, well, I'm sorry, closer to the fire. It would have just burned it up. Thanks, Allie. Great job. I would have combined it with the mushrooms had I known. I think it'd just be easier all around if I try to get the man the warm doublé he needs. Although, where to get that meat, though? That's always the question. Where do I get the meat? I said what I said. And it was in that moment that Allie knew that she needed more arrows. Regular arrows, not the ones that will set things ablaze. Sir, let's find a little enemy camp or something. Because I need some real arrows. And I need fish. I got some fish to fry. The secret ingredient is Hyrule bass. We can fast forward until I find the fish. I know where there's fish. We're gonna go find this watering hole. Anyone will have a dead fish in here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Come here, little fishy. Hyrule bass. Can't spell bass off that ass, am I right? I apologize. How many fish did I get? Thank you for the arrows, though, sir. I need to get it when your weapon breaks and then you're like, oh no. Nice. No story. Yeah! See how it rolls? Idiot. Moron. That was late. How embarrassing.
She's got
for
a
you.
point. She's an
Truly. I think this will give me bomb arrows. Oh, any one-handed weapon really does the trick for me. Okay. Let's get a weapon because there's usually stuff within it, within a crate or a box. It's also becoming night. Let's make it morning. We just need to find a piece of meat. Arrow. Acorn. So I can either do the warm doublé or I cook with the red peppers and get a meal that would give me cold resistance. I believe if I cook 2 chili peppers with 1 Hyrule, it'll give me a skewer, a 3 real-time minute protection. But I kind of want to go with that doublé. So first, Gotta find that meat. Actually? It's actually probably over there by the wilderness. All of I know. The best part we're exploring. Shrine of Deja Vu, though. Hey! We're gonna head towards the foresty area in the map, which if you look at the map in the bottom, right in front of us. I mean, why is there a fire down there? It's lit. La, 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 la. I love the sound of the wild. Okay. Perfect. Do you have any? No. Yes! Let's go! I got the brown money. You know what that means, baby? We're getting warm to play. Yeah, boy. Oh. Linky. He just came in here with his toy. Oh, Link. Link, we don't hump trees, sweetheart. Not my dog. Idiot. Oh, he brought his owl, Hedwig. Link. Just the best. What are you eating? Oh, he's my baby boy. He's so handsome. So we're back at the Jabai. How did I miss that chest before? Ooh. Let's put it on, y'all. We're actually doing this playthrough for the Nintendo Switch. So let's just do everyone a favor. AKA my fight or flight response, where I'm just gonna duck. There's time and place for guardians, and you know what? Not today, Satan. We're gonna go to the old man's cabin, and we are going to make him that food with the spicy peppers with the Hyrule bass. Linky, what are you eating? Oh, Linky, no. Hey, go. Go. Give it a few seconds before he comes back in. Sweet. I see the house. House is here. So now I have what I need. Hi, butterfly. Just gonna make this man a meal. Wait, what? What? He has this fixation with tissue paper, toilet paper, paper towel. There he is, sitting by that. Link, what are you, Link, hey, out, hey, out, what are you doing? No, baby, Sweetheart, no, no, baby, We only got one shot. What are you doing? That looks just like my signature perfect spicy meat and seafood fry. Hell. Bam. But how did you? Well, I suppose that is not important. Can I trouble you to share the recipe? Oh, of course. How would I forget? Well done. Now please allow me to reward your culinary efforts with this warm double. We don't need it for this shrine. We need it for the next shrine. It just saves time. Now's when we finally get to play. Move forward. I've never played this the same. Put your hips where you believe you should go. Oh. So you want to use your stamina just enough to get you to the ledge. Hold on, where am I even? I'm trying to make my way up certain platforms. So, where would that first one be? Would it be over here? Yeah, I see them. You see those like little ledges? I didn't know they were there the first time I played. Clearly, I know they're there. So I'm actually gonna just not even... Yeah, here are the other ledges. A bit of a stretch. But... You know what I have? I think this can give me 2 leaps. Jump! Oh! Ow! Go! Grab the mushrooms. Then the next one is right there. No!
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This is what the game over screen looks like. I just wanted you guys to see what it looked like. Oh, Linky, you're so cute. Don't tell me I have to get that damn warm boucle again. Honestly, I should have just used the axe that time. Okay, and this is what happens when you fall. You don't die. Oh, so funny. You can hear his little footsteps, like his bare feet. This time, let's start from a vantage point. Oh, wait. There we go. Breathe. There. Next would be that one. That's the one we lost. We got this, though. I'm not concerned. The next one... There. Nice. Good job. Okay. God. I think... I have been able to get to these without needing the stamina food, but clearly when I'm talking and trying to play, it doesn't work out.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
My leg! My leg!
When it does auto-save, girl! What the fuck? In fact, okay, so you see how this little ledge right here shows some flatness? I can technically let it go and run.
Oh,
You know what?
shit.
Not right now.
Here we go again.
Let yourself cool off. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The mushrooms, if you cook them, it gives you a faster speed. Except I can't cook them right now. I'm climbing a fucking mountain. Was that before or after? Ooh, I got to keep that bad boy. When it reset it, it went back to before I used my stamina food. So technically I still have my stamina food. Told y'all I could make it up here without Yes! Let's go! I mean, that's what I thought would happen.
Bruh.
Who is she? A traveler, an adventurer, a hero.
She doesn't even go here.
Enrique Iglesias could never. And I have like 35 minutes before we gotta head out. Sir. Welcome to the third of the 4 shrines. Let's see how quickly I can do it when I don't just talk. Ooh, okay, this is the stasis one. To you who sets foot in the shrine, I am what I am. In the name of the goddess highly, I offer this trial. The stasis trial. This is one of the coolest mechanics, ideas as a rune. I'm getting the airdrop. Got it. What is this? Okay, stop the flow of time for an object. In time while storing its kinetic energy. The stored energy will act upon the object when the flow of time resumes. Making good use of the stored energy can move even the largest of objects. Watch. It's so cool. It is so cool. So. It's repowering. You see that boulder? Ah. Perfect. I actually do want this. Let's get rid of this tree branch. So watch. This is it in... Still loading up. Whoop. So all of the stored energy from me hitting it, now it's going to... That's sick. Let's go! Am I really about to finish this entire... Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to your promise of a hero. In the name of God, is highly I bestow upon you the spirit orb. Me and my Nintendo Switch shirt in the game. One more. We're doing well. We're doing very well. So happy we're doing this. Let me know down. What are you excited for to watch? What are you excited to watch? We're actually gonna put our bad boy on. Because now we're gonna try to book it to the next shrine. Which is also at an incline, so you can actually see that it is right up here. Meaning, this is what I was talking about with the little ledges. How if you like go and then just try to run. Go, go, go. Yeah! And let's cross here. No, no, no. Oh my god. Fall damage canceled. Thank god. So if there was an enemy camp right there, it would just roll over them. I would kill him. Okay, let's hurry up. Got him. Oh no, I hear the battle music. But I'm just looking for the orange of the shrine. And this is the music that plays whenever you're in a cold environment. You can tell it sounds like icy. Yo, they had me there. There she is. Let's go! And that's why we got the warm replay. Let's go! Alright, we're in the last one! Excuse you! Okay. Not today, Satan. I really have other ambitions, and just fighting you is not it. Record time, baby. Just gotta do a little glidety glide. And we're here for our fourth and final rune. Cryonis! Let me just put some hand sanitizer on because the way I just did this game is dirty. To you who sets foot in the shrine, I am Kenamut. In the name of the goddess highly, I offer this trial. I think this is like a record for how quick I've ever gotten to all four. Oh, airdrop. Shit, that was quick. Here. Got it. And now our fourth and final ability is Cryonis. Create a pillar of ice from a water surface. You can build ice pillars that are very stable. These pillars can be used as stepping stones or as obstacles. Use Cryonis on an ice pillar to break it. So you can make platforms on water. You can also use it underneath things like that. Oh, that's embarrassing for you there, bud. Let's do... There. So I can give myself a platform. Oh, I love that sound. The dopamine just hits so different. And that entire tutorial section has not been completed. Well, almost. We gotta go talk to Daddy Old Man. Daddy, Rome. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to your promise as a hero. In the name of God, it's high. I forgot to do it. I bestow upon you this fit orb. I feel like Shia LaBeouf. I have 4. May the goddess smile upon you. Oh! Dun, 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 dun. That means it's finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, a word from our No, I'm kidding. There's no sponsor. Just imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I love a riddle, except Tom Riddle. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where to lie? And it's just like he slowly just disappears and you're like, excuse me. Also, how did he know your name was Link? You never said your name. Sir, if we look at the map and we envision there to be one line here, let's say it'll go down to this one, and then there's this one with this one, then the X would meet here at the Temple of Time. So where shall we go? To the Shrine of Resurrection, Skedaddle over, Temple of Time.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
I think I've seen this film before. The Shrine of Deja Vu. Nah. It's fine. So we're actually trying to get to the top. If you go with the natural rhythm of the water, it'll be good. All right, the Temple of Time. If y'all remember in the beginning, show up at night as well. They're way more useful in Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, excuse me. Where did you come from, loser? Oh my god, how annoying. Your existence is just bewilderingly annoying. All of you. Oh, the girl's just trying to climb. I'm not gonna go inside there. But that's where the goddess Hylia statue is. So we're trying to make our way up there. Really have to scale a fucking cliff for this dude. Hello!
Well done there, young one.
Thank you.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists.
The old man has actually been the king this whole time.
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path. Lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile.
Come here, Link.
So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon
Tapestry.
were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends
Remember
and
this.
fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy.
There's always a prophecy.
The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors.
Your story.
We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled
That's our
knight
girl!
at her side. It was
That's
clear
me!
that we
That
must
like the
follow
knight!
our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted.
Don't blame her.
Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the elder.
Through those 2
She
mountains.
will tell you more about the path
They're called the
that
Dueling
lies ahead.
Peaks.
Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the Dueling Peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Go on. Here's a paraglider just as I promised. Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binaries of the internet, with that you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule.
It's been 84 years.
And with that, we have our new objective to destroy Ganon.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
And to seek out Impa in Kakariko Village. Just gonna open up this treasure chest. And with 8 minutes to spare before I have to go bowling, this concludes the very first episode of my final replay, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is the benefit of the paragliding. So, like I said earlier, subscribe, follow, like this video if you'd like to see more. Yeah. We did it! We did it! First episode is done! Next one, I will show you myself soaring down and reaching Hyrule Kingdom, but for that I say, I hope you have a great day. It's better than what Zelda's having. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye!